N7SGE. I assume you all have your website open, and I've opened up the slides. There are some tools and stuff on the website that some of us don't know about or don't make much use of. And so tonight I wanted to mention to you and briefly explain to you about radio programming tools there and a frequency database. Let's go to slide 2. When you go to the website, you don't need to do that now, but when you want to get to the frequency database, go to the website, click on Resources down on the left-hand side, and then click on Frequency Database. All right, let's go to screen 3. Now, the screen will look like this. You notice along the left there's all the storehouses listed. The next item over is type. You can select amateur, GMRS, MURS, FRS, and you can select any combination of them. Just one, or you can select all, depending what you're looking for. Under the mode, you can select repeater frequencies or simplex frequencies, and you can also include the standard frequencies. And I would encourage you to include the standard frequencies, as this will include all of the standard channels that we use in amateur radio in our region. With all these included in your radio, when someone tells you to go to a channel, you can just turn your knob through it till you get to the one you want. And so under this band, you select the bands that you want to be included. You can also include the net frequencies. Let's go to slide 4. Take a look at this list. You will notice the storehouse, nets, and regions listed at the top. Then you'll notice most of the local repeaters next. Let's go back one more time. Let's go back to the previous slide. If you want all of Idaho, you can select Idaho Falls, Burley, Boise, Montpelier, Pocatello, and Twin Falls. If you want just Idaho Falls, you can select Idaho Falls. Let's go back to the slide 4 now. So anyhow, this is what shows up when you select all of the VHF frequencies. And you'll notice the first few are net frequencies, and then the bottom part are repeater frequencies. Now let's go to slide 5. As you scroll down here, the list, you note that it's listing all of the standard 2-meter frequencies in our region. These are the frequencies we should be using. We recommend using these frequencies and not using frequencies in between these, because if you do, somebody on an adjacent channel might get interference from you. So we strongly encourage you to use the standard frequencies. Page 6. Here's a different search showing UHF repeaters and the standard UHF frequencies. So you see the first 10 or so are UHF repeaters in this area, and then it starts listing the standard UHF simplex frequencies. Same thing here. If you program all these in your radio, you can step through all the standard frequencies. They're all in your radio, ready to go at any time, and it's easier than programming each of them in. Let's go to slide 7. Once you've selected the frequencies you want to program in your radio, assuming you have a programming cable, go to the bottom of the page. Here you can click on one of the 3 choices to generate database files to upload into your radio. Chirp is a free program. RT Systems is a program that I love, but it costs about $50 per radio model, including a programming cable. The G4 HFQ is a free shareware program, but it's old and limited to just some Kenwood radios. So you click one of these 3 items here, and it downloads the file. Make sure you download, well, let's see, if you need to download the software, for Chirp, you can go to mychirpradio.com. For RT Systems, you can go rtsystemsinc.com. And for G4HFQ, just search that call sign. Between my packet radio, my Go Kit, 2 vehicles, etc., I have several Kenwood and Yaesu radios along with a couple of Bofang handhelds. And I love using RT radio software. I have been able to have one radio program complete the way I want it, with all of the VHF, UHF frequencies, both repeater, network, and simplex frequencies for Idaho, and also a few others. Once I have this standard program all set up in one of my radios, using the RT software, which you can also do with Chirp, you can transport that to another radio by importing it. So you go into your program and import the file that you just downloaded. When you download these files from the website, make sure you save the file someplace where you know where it is, so you can go back and find it later. We seem to find that as a problem once in a while. Let's go to slide 8. The files that you download from the website will be in a database. It's visible in Excel. It is either a comma delimited format or a tab eliminated format. What that means is that each field in the file is separated by a comma or a tab. You will need to know that when importing into your software for your radio. When you import the file or software for your radio, sometimes you have to eliminate a row or a column that has data in it that you don't want in your radio. That's the hardest part for people that are non-technical to know how to do. If you do this and have problems, I suggest you find a ham that's knowledgeable on databases, or just play around. The most important thing is make sure the first time you read your program from your radio, you save it so that you have a backup of your radio before you make changes to it, and save that file where you can find it again. We hope this has been enjoyable to you and it helps you radio. Let's go to slide 9 now and see if there's any questions.
KB7ITU.
Go ahead, Steve.
So there is an easier way of doing that than all this, Steve, and everybody, just take your radios over to Steve and he'll program them for you. KB7ITU.
That's right. Yeah, and I mean the Steve that's ITU.
N7SGE.
Okay, I didn't get the call. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is N7SGE, and this is a timely training because I'm speaking on a brand new radio. Today is NRD, New Radio Day, and I just barely plugged it in today, and I programmed it. Actually, I was gone on out of state for the 4th, but my radio software, I also am a fan of RT systems, and so my RT systems software and cable showed up today, so I plugged it in, and it took me just a couple of minutes to program this dual band radio exactly how my previous radio was set up, which is how I liked it and had it all going. So it's really easy using the software to do this, because you can pick what you want and play around with it, refresh the list, and then import it. So thanks for the training, N7SGE.
Very good. What kind of radio did you get?
About the new Yaesu FTM 150. So it's an analog radio, but and I got the what's it called? The ASP. It's a new technology that Yaesu has, but it's kind of a fun little radio with a beautiful display.
Yes, I've seen the information on that. That really looks nice. Yep, I really like the RG system software. It sure is slick. It's easy to use. Any more questions? Okay, well, thanks for your time. This is N7SGE, and we'll turn back to net control to N7SE or K7SE.